Alright, let's get into lesson 4. On the top of your page, write Science, 8th, 10.4. For lesson 4, unit 10 on Science. Right now, the highlighted are your answers, so go ahead and write them down as we go along. So the first answer to your first question, what is the harmful and causing damage? It's detrimental. So that is the first answer to your first question. Write that down. Second answer to your second question is a particular place. It's called local. And then the third answer to your third question is what is something which causes impurity or pollution? That's a pollutant. So going down. So one of the things we need in life is oxygen. We get oxygen from the air we breathe, so therefore it is easy to understand how air has an impact on us. Air pollution is a serious problem that affects everyone. The air we breathe affects our health, and if the air is contaminated by pollutant, it can reach our lungs and carry into our bloodstreams and into all parts of our bodies, which leads to serious health issues and even death in certain circumstances. Many people with lung issues such as asthma and emphysema can have these conditions and aggravated by air pollution. So going on, what causes air pollution? Some of these pollutants are water, also pollute the air. We have several factories that may cause pollution to enter from smokestacks. And these pollutants can cause acid rain that harms water and soil. One of the main causes of air pollutant is burning of fuels, including cars, trucks, trains, airplanes, that causes an enormous load of pollution into the air. But another one is also power plants that burn fossil fuels, especially coals and oils, that pollute the air. We also have hydrocarbons and nitrogen oxides that reach into the presence of sunlight, which causes ozone, and these ozone reacts with other chemicals to form a type of pollutant called smog. So the answer to your fourth question is smog. What is the reactant or type of pollutant that reacts with other chemicals to form in the pollution? It's smog. So an example of smog is just the forming of that chemical fog. So now, normally smoking chemicals be dissipated into the atmosphere. So how is smoke and chemicals released into the atmosphere? That is the answer to your fifth question. Dissipated, I believe. So going on, however, sometimes a warm air mass can pull over the cooler air mass and trapping the pollutant near the ground. These type of conditions in the atmosphere is called temperature inversion. So that is the sixth answer. What type of conditions that are into the atmosphere and temperature are called inversions. Such inversion occurs, the smog can stay over the city near ground without being dispersed. The smog and ozone associated with it can cause serious breathing problems for the people in the city. Number 7. It is carbon dioxide for that answer. So what in the atmosphere has been accumulating and increasing for more than 100 years due to industrialization? That is carbon dioxide. So in recent years, government standards have led to the improvement of air qualities. Cars have stopped burning leaded fuels, which has led to a dramatic reduction to airborne leads. These devices trap under unburned chemicals. Catalytic converters that are required on cars trap unburned chemicals and keep them from entering into the atmosphere. Factories have been required to trap particles in smoke and reduce the amount of chemicals released into the atmosphere. Two most important factors into keeping the air clean are, and this is the last answers to your eighth question, to the last question, are the first one, a commitment by industries to reducing pollutants, and the second one is cleaner forms of transportation. So every year, car companies produce cars that give off fewer pollutants and they're looking at ways to build cars that can be used cleaner fuels. Some of them are electronic cars too, that are hybrids that also reduce the lead of pollution. Each of us can keep the air clean. We could drive fewer miles by consolidating trips in cars, walking, riding bikes, or taking public transportation. Obviously now with the pandemic we're facing, we are not driving as much or shouldn't be driving as much. And another way is also carpooling, which you go in a group of cars. Okay, and that is science lesson 4. And please answer those questions, and thank you.